Hi everyone, and welcome to Nursing 620. This is your final practicum course, and I'm really excited to share this one with you because we're really elevating what we've done in 605 and expanding upon it to build your leadership practice. So as we go ahead and get started, the beginning is very similar to what you're accustomed to in 605. There are a number of different documents that we need to have updated again for your practicum, and of course one being Castle Branch. Make sure that your Castle Branch profile is up to date. If there's anything that has expired, it needs to be updated, and just know that this is a requirement because our agreements with the different practicum facilities actually outline that we are assuring that all of your different requirements are up to date. So it's based on being compliant with that contract. So I just wanted to explain that to you. If you need to update your TB test, CPR card, all those types of things, all that needs to be completed before we start this practicum. And again, if some of those components expire during this practicum, you will need to update those as they expire in a timely basis before they do expire. So just kind of keep that in mind, because we will have to put your practicum on a hiatus if for some reason that something expires and we don't have the updated records. So with that being said, we will need to make sure that you have your practicum site secured, that there's an active contract or agreement with that practicum site, as well as having a master's prepared preceptor who you will be working with for this semester. So just again, always remember that all those requirements need to be completed before we start the practicum experience. And once you get everything uploaded in the course that you need and your Castle Branch is up to date, please send me an email. I will double check everything, and then we will get you started. And do remember that we cannot start practicum hours until the beginning of the course itself. So we can't start those hours early. So keep that in mind as well. So as we take a look at the course, we are of course in the announcements section here. The information about me and my contact information is in the instructor section. And then we have the syllabus and start here section. So we have the syllabus for the course listed here along with our aggregate outcomes. And you are going to be adding to this particular course as well and doing your goals and objectives. So you will have some of your very unique outcomes that you will be seeking through the practicum. With the course, we have the plan for success, and let me just pull that up for you right now. Okay, here we are. Here's our plan for success, and just a reminder that all the preliminary documents need to be completed at least by January the 25th. Earlier is fine, and if you do complete those earlier, just let me know and I'll double check all those requirements. But do remember that we can't start the practicum hours until the beginning of the semester. Your goals and objectives will be due January the 25th, and again you need to go through those goals and objectives and co-create those goals and objectives with your preceptor as well. Your change logic model is due April the 10th, and just remember that the due dates are very fluid as far as if you complete the work before that time frame, you may most certainly turn in those requirements or those assignments prior to the due date, but the due dates listed here are the last due dates for that particular assignment. Your change project, the presentation itself needs to be completed by May the 1st, and just remember, I do try to make arrangements to attend your presentations either via Zoom or in person. If for some reason I cannot logistically do so because of my schedule as well, I may have you record that, so just kind of keep that in mind. But the earlier that I know, the more likely that I'll be able to attend your presentation, so just kind of keep that in mind as you're scheduling your presentation. We've talked about the journal entries, and there are a total of 6 journal entries. There are due dates strewn throughout the semester for those, and just remember that you can choose the topics of your journals, and it's very appropriate to correlate the journal topics with your goals and objectives as well. And this is a really good way to focus on your goals and objectives. So when we're moving on down, the completion of your 90 practicum hours with your preceptor is actually due on May the 1st, and all of those documents are due as well on May the 1st. This is a breakdown on how you will be evaluated for the course, and that is included in the syllabus as well. So if you have any questions about the plan for success, please do let me know. But this is kind of your roadmap for the course, so keep this in mind. You may want to print this one out. So let's go ahead and move on. Also within the Start Here section, you will find how to do a voiceover. You'll find some APA tips and guides, and there are quite a few guides located in the course. So just know that the basics of APA, all those types of things, and writing success tips are included right here. So they're very easy for you to access, and it's really important that you focus on following APA guidelines when you're doing your citations and your work, and of course when you're citing things on your logic model and on your slides for your presentation. So the next section is the course materials section. We're going to start out with the rubrics, and you will find each of the rubrics for all of the assignments are here, and there will be a screencast-o-matic for each and every one of the assignments so that it will help you to be successful in meeting the requirements for the particular assignment. So all of the rubrics are listed in this area. For your logic model, there is actually a logic model form that you will use, and again, this is not a paper, this is a logic model, so it's kind of a matrix that you'll be completing for your logic model. So just remember, you will be actually implementing a change. So this is something to start talking with your preceptor about very early in your practicum experience, to talk to them about what is needed in their area of practice and what kind of change would they like implemented. And this is an opportunity for you to really have that very strong experience in either improvement or change planning that you can actually add to your resume. So keep that in mind. Be very in tune to what your practicum site needs, because this is an opportunity for you to give back to the practicum site as well as gaining great experience. So we have the organization presentation rubric here, and this outlines the guidelines for the presentation, and of course your journal information is listed here as well. The next section is the assignment section, and this is where you will upload all of your assignments. So they are, again, just like in 605, there are links that you will actually turn in all of your assignments in the assignments section, and they are listed throughout, along with the due dates for each one of the journal entries are listed here as well to help you to remember when they are due, as well as the different documents that are required at the end of the practicum. So just as a recap, when we go through the menu on the left-hand side of Blackboard, the announcement section, of course, is where you'll get updates and reminders for the different activities of the course. My contact information is under the instructor section. Under the syllabus and Start Here, you will find your plan for success, as well as the syllabus and other guides for you as you're completing the course, including APA guidelines and different resources for you to be successful. You will also have access to the library directly through this course, so all you have to do is click on this topic and it will bring you to the links directly to the library. So just know that that is available to you right here in the course. In addition, the course materials, this is where you will find the rubrics, and you will also find the practicum documents. And the practicum documents are those such as the preceptor data and agreement form, the preceptor packet, the agency document, and just know that you do need to complete an agency document again, even if you have done so before. The document not only serves to start a contract or an agreement, but it also allows us to update the contact information for those folks that do change at different organizations, so that we know who we need to contact about the agreements, or who, if you have a concern or if we have questions, who we need to contact at that organization. So that document serves a number of different purposes, but it is required each time that we start a practicum, is the contract agency form as well as the preceptor data and agreement form when we get started. And then there's also extras of the student evaluation and the preceptor evaluation of the student, and that's also included in the preceptor packet as well. So just know that all those documents are there, and both the rubrics and the practicum course documents are in the course materials section. Then under assignments, that's all the assignment links for all the assignments. I have virtual office hours, but I will make those appointments based on your needs. So I don't have set office hours, but I will most definitely talk with you either over the phone or through a Zoom meeting to make sure that you have all the information that you need for your practicum experience. Or if you have questions for me, please feel free to reach out and we can set up a time. So with that being said, that's a overview of Nursing 620. So I look forward to sharing this course with you. If you need absolutely anything, please let me know. I want this to be a really good experience for you. Take care and thank you.